Well, isn't that just a bunch of creep? Hello everybody, I'm Joe here and I'm trying to play some more horror games. Looking for something that's not usually found on YouTube, so I'm staying away from the Five Nights at Freddy's. Not because I don't think I can play the games, I've just seen it too much. So the scares might not work on me. So this looks like a big old mine shaft, which sure plenty creepy enough. Light fixtures are kind of having their way. Let's just get into this mess. I am terrified by the loading screen. Yep. Yeah, I'm scared. So scary.
My name is Thomas Foster. The maniacs I pursue fall like dominoes, one after the other. I solve these cases by entering their minds, actually letting them into mine.
What?
I stalk them through dark hallways, forests of bloody stakes, inhuman torture chambers, museums of still and eternal suffering.
Well, the frame rate on this is just kind of grinding.
In this hell, or am I walking right into it?
Okay. Really? Big old part of the game. Make the credits part of the game. Hello, mineshaft. The mouse is not super responsive here. Wonder if that was meant to be on purpose, just to make it hard to turn around, or... Yeah, guys, can you stop with the credits on the walls, please? So is this all in his head, I imagine? Looks like it.
Katharina Stein, Frankfurt, Germany, 1964. Neurosurgeon. Reichenwald, Germany is the origin of several urban legends, as 50 people have gone missing over the last 9 years. After the police closed the investigations without any explanations, Doorways took over the case. 2 agents have been sent there over the last 5 years, but neither has come back. They have been registered as missing on service. Their identities remain classified. Our intelligence reports indicate that Dr. Stein is carrying out experiments with humans for a secret branch of the military forces of her country.
Sounds like some Nazi stuff. So...
Oh my God.
That is disturbing. I mean, I'm not particularly afraid of it, but... So we're letting her into my mind so I can catch her. Is this some Hannibal stuff?
Where am I?
Like someone watched Hannibal, it's like, make a game out of what goes on in his head. Oof. I gotta mess with the settings here. Let's, mess with this, try to get something a little more usable. Oof. Oh, it's breaking the video game. Yeah, that's a little better. So I guess my PC just can't handle it. failure of the PC Master Race. Ooh, a crouch button. So, just a hallway so far. We had a one creepy face, and now we have a hallway. With boxes and not much else. Ooh. Red light. And just nothing. Ooh, door. Don't have the key. I don't know why the music is trying to freak me out, because there's like nothing scary here. Oh, there's a key. There's a note. Can I read the note? I want to read the note. I cannot read the note. Sharkface, I will make you pay for exposing me to so many puns. How do I bring up my inventory? Tab? Nope. Yes, please. That's a weird bunch of locks. What the? Oh, I just black out. Maybe that was like a hub area that used to be my mind, and now I'm just completely in her section of my mind. Or maybe it's like a gradual thing. I don't know. I've never played this before. Don't know what's going on. Barely know what's going on. This is a note.
Behind the cell, there was an inhuman torso. It was contorted, lying on heaps of feces and putrefaction, under the sight of hundreds of flies buzzing around. The smell was nauseating.
Yeah.
His neck was upright. His face bared a fixed, horrified expression. Its glassy eyes laid on me, toying with my sanity.
Page 2. W.
It was indeed another victim of her experiments. He might have been an unfortunate villager, or even one of the doorway's agents. Whatever it had been, now it is nothing but a lump of flesh. I stopped to examine it for a second. Something wasn't right. A slight facial spasm confirmed my suspicion. It was still alive.
Ooh, that's not good. That is distinctly not good. Also, I'm just monologuing this. I didn't actually see that body. Am I supposed to have seen that body? Ooh, it's making me go slower. Everything's creeping out.
Jesus Christ, what is going on here?
You are apparently going crazy, sir.
What is this place?
Thank you for asking my question. This is clearly just a plain old dungeon room. This is your head, man. Why are you asking? Opens the door. Something got out. That sounds bad. Sounds really, really bad. Let's go find the bad thing. Okay, that's a weird sound. I am not specifically terrified by it. If I wasn't just so distinctly alone, I might be scared. But even when they're talking about dead bodies, I don't even see the dead body. What is this? This appears to be nothing. A door that I probably can't open? Yep. Moving on. Oh, a puzzle. Let us mess with a puzzle. I did something. Button? I wish to push the button. I might be missing a key for that button. I bet you that opened the door all the way back there. Let's go find out. Hello, door open. Video game, I will probably regret this later, but can I have something other than mineshaft? Just anything. Like, I don't care if it's a jump scare or like someone talking to me over a PA. Just give me something besides a pop-up about my virus scanner. Fucking virus scanner. It's a safe, the combination that I probably don't know. I don't know, maybe I've just been desensitized to what horror is considered to be. I mean, it is possible to scare me. It's just nothing's doing it. Well, no. What, you're not going to read this one? Finding the nearest subject was easier than expected. A middle-aged, poverty-stricken man caught my attention. He was asking for a job in the slum. All I had to do was tempting him with a job offer or inviting him to a feast the good man was not going to refuse. After interviewing him, I learned that he is an interesting man, a humanist with Christian values. He has a basic education, but it should be enough. The serum has taken effect. He will now lie in his newly assigned cell. The transformation will be successful this time. His patient number is 1305, so I can remember the start date. This fascinating Okay, this is obviously the lady I'm trying to hunt down. 1305, that might just be what I need. If it lets me pick the numbers, at least. Ah! Oh, I asked for it. Oh, thank you, video game. Hi. Were you the patient? Yep. 1305. I've completed the amputation of his arms and his legs. Ouch. The use of painkillers was necessary this time. Pain caused agitation, had destroyed patients 712 and 718's nervous system before, and I'm not willing to take that mistake again. The right leg stitches show minor symptoms of infection. The subject continues screaming and questions won't let me screaming and questions. Blah, 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 cannot read. I would rather not to inject any more tranquilizers because his senses need to be full and alert. The most practical solution will be removing his tongue. Yeah. It's probably for the center. pedestal for the puzzle way back here. Inventory. Okay. I don't know what door that unlocked. Ooh. Hi, buddy. Are you my friend? You're not my friend. Look for a safe spot. Okay, so I must run from those. Yeah, safe spot. Oh, for Hordlingrads. I'm hiding like a Viga. Oh, nope, no, 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 no. Hi, you can't fight him. Training you to do the horror game thing. I don't know what that said. I am hiding. I am trying to stay away from him. Is he leaving? Is that leaving, I heard? Okay. We'll just try to stay away from him at all costs. Oh man, please go away. I'm totally hiding. It kinda kills it when the walls talk to me. I'm running. I'm running. Running. Gotta go fast. Running. Please, stupid running. And now it's telling me to hide. Hide. Stay away from him. Hide. Hiding. This doesn't count as hiding, I imagine. Hi, mister. Hi. You can see me. What's up? Really? That table hid me from him. What was she doing? Was she just trying to make a sentry? Just to roam these mine shafts? Okay. Oh, how? Gotta keep running. Don't have time to read. I have a jump button? I do not have a jump button. I am unsuccessful at jump.
Wheeler, that was the last thing that hunk of flesh and blood said before crawling into my consciousness and appearing inside my mind. Over and over again, trying to tear me up. That was, after all, his only way of dealing with the tortures he had undergone.
I see. Still loading. So just tortured so bad that the only thing he could do was lash out at anything that came towards him. Got it. Yeah, that hurt.
Where am I? Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't want to wake up on...
What is this place?
That looks like feces. That looks like a whole bunch of feces. Were you feces? Yeah, I don't want to know. It's dark. The way the grooves like it. Oh man, this just looks like so much feces. That's not good, man. You get sick just by Oh, you have a lamp, sir. Give me that. Give it. Give. Yeah, that's all distinctly very brown. Man, what was just pooping everywhere? There's shit on the windows! There's shit everywhere! Throat's kind of scratchy. Can't do the full Bob Saget. Whew. Okay, this is where I came from. I'm just walking in liquid waste. It's not good. Once again, this is me grossed out. I am not terrified by it. Hello, valve. Illuminated valve. And a note.
I reached a room without any exits. I started spinning around in a frenzy, scanning my surroundings, searching for the source of that sound that only existed in my head. This melody was like an illness that slowly started to consume me, taking me into insanity. The insanity that came from the depths. Relying entirely on my instincts, I started hammering my fists desperately against the concrete floor. Little by little, bits started to come off, revealing a tunnel. Only a madman would dare go into an area the doctor herself had abandoned for some reason. But I had no choice.
Is this... Okay, this has got to be like someone who was a patient of hers? I don't understand if those notes are something that I'm just thinking or found someone else's journal or something. Here's the door. No monster in this place, apparently. I always gotta disorient me. Not walk into a new place. I hope this big old flashlight doesn't attract the baddies. Like an amnesia thing. That would not be good. Everything appears to be mine shafts and holes and... a kingdom for one house. Stop messing with my head music. Aha! You look like a thing I need. Did I need you over here? I don't think so. I think it was back in that other corner. Do. Walking through all the human waste. Hello. The progression shall release the monster now. And fill up that thing with ooze. Probably more human waste. Yep. Ugh. Don't get submerged in that. Hello? Wheel guy? Wheelie? Other guy who had a radio on his head? I'm gonna call you Radiohead. Oh look, I must now submerge in the human waste. Once again, gross does not mean scary. It means gross. Please exit the gross. Thank you. It's another door. I think everybody saw that before I did. There's no... Okay, I appear to be there. That means there are two valves to my right. Let's go mess with them before I know what they do. Oh. I need to find the thing. Wonder what those exclamation marks mean. Those will probably be used as a hiding space. So, nothing. More, nothing. I'm batting 1,000 with these horror games here. Hello, note. Experiment 11, Day 1. The third iteration of the solution is ready. Unlike the previous ones, the power and lapses of appetite increases were tripled. I will initiate the dosing patient 1201 tonight. This time I must concentrate on the stretch marks resulting from the rapid fat buildup the patient is subjected to. Yuck. There have already been 2 cases of stomach ripping in the last experiments. It is possible that 1201 will suffer massive injuries because of how strong this solution is. So you just make fat juice? That's extra evil. This is fascinating. Repeated doses of the solution have generated an extreme appetite in the subject, which is affecting his higher brain functions, such as speech and his reasoning. It is as if his basic instincts were taking control of him, thus breaking his will. Seriously, that is a messed up concept. Like, I would not want the hunger juice in my brain. Yeah, you're not gonna be open. Oh god, is that why there was so much crap everywhere? Oh no, we're gonna find an alligator. And he was just eating so many humans. I didn't actually pick this up. Come with me. Alright, Mr. Alligator. There he is. Oh, hi. Yeah, he's not happy. Gotta run. So not really an alligator, but... Hi. We'll just be in here for a bit. Are you coming? Okay, maybe not. Letting loose all the experiments inside my head. That whole concept seems a little shark jumpy. I catch them by letting them in my head. Oh. That wasn't enough, apparently. What the duck's going on? I need to find the number 2 switch. I need to do it without getting eaten by what we will now call the Hungry Man. No, seriously, open. Do it. Hungry Man? Are you here? Yeah, you are. What's up, Hungry Man? I wonder where that key is. Well, it doesn't seem that this guy can catch up to me like the Wheeler can, so I should be okay there. Ah, that's where the other exclamation mark. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's just another hiding space. Hungry Man, you strike me as someone who is localized to that one corner. Yeah, it's probably over here somewhere. Not in there. Did I come this way already? Well, I need a key. No key in here. The door in the corner definitely requires a key of some form. Is the key just in this section here somewhere, maybe? Ooh, he is no longer in this corner. Open, damn you. There's Mr. Hungry. Once again, I'm not scared. Maybe I just suck at video games. I get this feeling like I've done something wrong because the game isn't scaring me. can't go back. You know what? Fuck you. What do you got? I am the terrified. Are you serious? You just brought me back here. I thought I was gonna get a game over screen. Maybe I should just jump off the ledge. Uh-huh. Aha. Oh, I guess I was supposed to do this. Beep dee da dee dee do do. Beep da dee da do. There's my key. I bet you I just come out this door. Oh, everything is stupid. I am so dumb. Oh, hi, mister. Please feel free to go on past me. Whew. Oh, no, 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 no. That's what I get for being impatient. Oh, I'm just not allowed. I have to wait for him to come past. Impatient mumbling. I don't want to wait for you to go past. I want to just get away and not have to deal with your sauce. You have what appears to be overabundance of sauce, sir. No! No, 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 no. You go away now. No, seriously. Okay, so I am supposed to wait for him to go by. And just run. Just get the hell out. Jerk. But I should have a clear line to this door now, which will give me the other whatchamacallit, the valve handle. Beepy dee dot dee doo doo doo. Inventory, please. Thank you. Unlock the door. And then the game's gonna mess with the lights again as I leave the room. Oh wow, it didn't. Normally it does that to me. See, if that was attached to a creature, I would be kind of creeped by it. But that sound effect just by itself is not. See, they just did it. Mess with the lights. Oh! Ooh. Now it's just run forever. Forever run. Don't ever stop. He is on my tail. Gotta keep going. Roundabout, don't know how he even got there. Just, escape. Escape. You can't follow me through that, can you? Here's the chase scene. My heart rate was elevated. So this part of the building is collapsing. Okay. I must be missing something. Must be missing 5 things. Pretty soon I'm just going to decide that this is where the video game ends. Video game. Do you have anything for me, video game? Oh!
I'm getting really close. The doctor's psychic signal is so strong, it's corroding my brain. I don't know if these memories are mine anymore. It feels like my identity was being tainted. With every step I take, I can see and feel her victim's terror. I can perceive her cruelty, her madness. Her devotion fascinates me, seduces me, and excites me.
What?
I must stop her, or stop myself.
Seriously, this is just like watching Hannibal. But okay, that was a nice note. Okay. I wonder if that was even there before. Did I just miss it? Or was that actually closed off until now? Oh, you gonna mess with my light again? What is this, getting warmer, getting colder thing? This is priming me for a jump scare. That light's gonna go out, and then there's gonna be a monster. Toxic hazard. Now, if this was all, in fact, in my head, this would be the symbol that I have now entered her mind. Or the part of her mind that now shares my mind. Or the shark of her mind that jumped my shark. Something to that effect. Oof, frame rate is still choking. I imagine the green stuff means death. I think it's a safe assumption to make. Frame rate can't handle the ooze. Where do I go from there? Oh, there is in fact a jump button. Hey, oop. Ooh. Right. Their way of saying, I'm not going back the way I came. What is this? The radioactive goo messed up my light? Is that what they're saying? Still waiting for that jump scare. Oh, it's another poop cave. Am I gonna find another hungry man? Where am I? So to my right is valve number 1. think the indication on the map was meant to say it only opens from one way. Wonder if I catch this lady, does the game end with her? Are there more patients? By the cuddly jib of the intro, I would say there's probably more people I try to catch. Do I even want to attempt to continue doing that? Or am I just gonna call it with this lady? That could really go either way. Yuck. Getting turned around. Door with locks. Yes, yes. This just indicates a key. Key number A. This just hit the 50-minute mark, so I think I'm gonna call it for now. Let me know if you want me to continue or if this was a colossal waste of time. I could see the arguments for either one. But this is Joe, thanks for watching and have a good night.